everyone, and welcome to IngenioUs, the podcast where we the ideas, the stories, and the strategies shaping the future of higher education. I'm your host, Melissa Morriss-Olson. In this episode, we're diving into the second theme from our new blog series inspired by my book, IngenioUs Leadership, Creating Solutions to Wicked Problems in Higher Education. In this episode, it's all about the power of purposeful leadership, how great leaders anchor their decisions in deep conviction and clear values, using purpose as a catalyst for transformation. I won't read the full article verbatim, but I will share its most important ideas and feature stories from the leaders who exemplify this theme. Let's get started. Theme 1, Live Loudly. The strength of purposeful pathways. Leadership isn't just about holding a title, it's about leading with conviction. The most impactful leaders don't just navigate challenges, they live their purpose boldly, shaping their institutions and communities in profound ways.
Well, the personal statement is part of my own philosophy that all of us, not just presidents, professors, staff, everyone, should really think deeply about why you're doing what you're doing, and what you're trying to achieve. And that's not a job description. That's found in HR. It really is about who you are and what you value. I'm a working class kid from Rhode Island. Family, not many people in the family up until my brother and I had gotten a chance to go to college, valued education greatly, but also value the opportunity, the idea of providing access and opportunity. My guidance counselor probably thought I should never even go to college, right? So if she were alive today, I think she'd be shocked that I'm a president.
Take, for example, Mark Lombardi's leadership at Maryville University, which is a testament to this philosophy. His commitment to educational access and innovation stems from his personal journey and fuels his institution's groundbreaking learning models. Similarly, Bernard Bull, president of Concordia University, sees education as empowerment, embedding community service into the fabric of his institution. And Dr. Lori White, president of DePaul University, centers her leadership on one clear goal, making sure every student has a better undergraduate experience than she did.
I'd say a couple of things. One is you have to be driven by an important why. So when people call me and ask me about, what does it take to be a college president? I say to them, you cannot be driven by the title. If you're driven by the title and what you think the news press release will be when your name is announced as the 21st president of X university, then you're driven by the wrong thing. My why is because I want every single student to have a better undergraduate experience than I had. And then I want to make sure that every single student that we admit to DePaul has the opportunity to pursue their hopes and their dreams, whatever those are. The best part of my day, every day, Melissa, is when I can interact with a student.
Their stories remind us that purpose-driven leadership requires deep self-awareness, knowing what drives you and then having the courage to act on it. Theme 2, Find Your North Star, Rallying Through Purpose. Purpose isn't just personal, it must be woven into the DNA of an institution. When leaders embed mission-driven decision-making into their organizations, they build resilience and inspire collective action.
But I believe the only way to shun the ghost, the university past, is to stop focusing on the what's in the house. That's where the ghost lives. That's where it thrives. You're playing on its home field. Your only chance to really shun that ghost is to move the conversation to the why. Why do you exist? Because you want your why to drive the what's in the house and not the ghost. So if you start your planning with the why, you have a better chance of combating the ghost.
Consider the example of Stephen Lemkula, founding chancellor of the University of Minnesota, Rochester, who built a health science-focused university from the ground up by keeping a singular mission at its core. Likewise, Elsa Nunez dedicated her presidency at Eastern Connecticut State University to educational equity, ensuring first-generation students had real opportunities for success. And Mary Surridge, president of North Park University, leads with a deep commitment to the urban engagement and diversity that define her institution. These leaders show us that a clear mission doesn't just inspire, it directs action and fuels institutional impact. Theme 3, craft a career that sparks your soul. A career shaped by purpose is a career that sustains you. The leaders I've spoken with don't just pursue success, they pursue meaning, choosing paths that align deeply with their core values.
So I say to emerging leaders, I don't want to hear, oh, I'm not bold. Oh, I'm not radical. Oh, I don't want to ruffle. All I want you to do is to be honest with yourself about what's important to do, and then be honest with yourself that you're really doing it. Or if you're not, say it. So it's about honesty. It's about perseverance. Probably the things that people say about me is, one, I'm enthusiastic because I'm passionate about what I think. And if you're passionate, this is not a job. This is a way of life. So if you're passionate about something, so I want people to be bolder and more and persevere more, and not just take a no. That's how change will happen.
Dennis Leakey's work at College Unbound is a masterclass in passion-driven leadership. His relentless commitment to educational access ensures that every student, no matter their background, has an opportunity to thrive. Beth Paul, president of Nazareth University, follows a similar philosophy, asking herself daily, am I being used well? And Donna Carroll, president emerita of Dominican University, describes leadership as stewardship, not about personal success, but about protecting and advancing an institution's mission for future generations. Their message is clear. Purpose fuels perseverance. When you align your work with what truly matters to you, you create lasting impact. Theme 4, purpose as an impetus for innovation. Leaders grounded in purpose don't settle for the status quo. They use their mission as a launchpad for bold, transformative change.
It's about rolling up your sleeve and going to war for people who have no warriors of their own. It's about looking them in the face and saying, you shouldn't be stuck in poverty your whole life. Saying, oh, your family's cycle of being poorly educated and under-resourced and being neglected, all that is over. Stops now. Because we're going to fight for you until you can fight for yourself. And we accept that you may never come to our school and you may never have a child that comes to our school. But that doesn't mean that we have the ability not to do the right thing. And that's what we've done. And that's what we continue to do.
Michael Sorrell transformed Paul Quinn College into a model for work-integrated learning, proving that higher education can be an engine for social mobility. Michael Crow at Arizona State University took a similar approach, designing the new American University model to break barriers and redefine access to education. And Meredith Wu, former president of Sweetbriar College, revitalized an institution on the brink of closure by leaning into its core identity, women's leadership in the liberal arts. Their work reminds us purpose isn't just about belief, it's about action. From Lombardi to White, from Sorrell to Wu, these leaders prove that purpose is the foundation of lasting impact. It drives resilience, fuels innovation, and inspires communities. As you reflect on your leadership journey, I encourage you to ask yourself, are you leading with conviction? Is your purpose shaping your decisions? To explore these ideas further, visit our blog or grab a copy of IngenioUs Leadership. And thanks so much for joining me on this mini episode of An Ingenious You. Stay tuned for future episodes, and as always, stay ingenious.